Chat, how many of you play Love and Deepspace? Love and Deepspace 4 days ago, 5 days ago, like within the last week or so, was sitting at 3.4 stars on the Google Play Store, which admittedly isn't great, but it's still okay. It's still okay. That's still a decent rating, especially when you compare it to, you know, a game like Genshin Impact, which is, you know, at 3.3. So if 3.3 for Genshin Impact is good, then 3.4 for Love and Deepspace must be good too. While at 3.4 a few days ago, it seems to have taken a little bit of a dip down to 3.0. Over the course of the last few days, it has plummeted as well. Dropped almost half, an entire point. That's interesting. So it's got me thinking, I wonder what happened. I wonder why people have begun to leave significant numbers of 1-star reviews. And then another content creator I follow, Lynn, who happens to be a female gacha creator that loves Infinity Nikki and also loves Love and Deepspace, posted this, retweeted this. No shot Infold is switching prices in Love and Deepspace. They did this these shenanigans in Infinity Nikki and now in Love and Deepspace. This is a retweet of this from Lynn, which has gotten 1,700 likes, almost 100,000 views. Here was the initial reveal. The currency here, the price rather, was 1,100, I think that's yen, right? After posting this, they decided in their infinite wisdom with the, you know, the executives up high who were always filled with the most brilliant of ideas to adjust the pricing. So players went into this with the expectation that it would be 1,100, and then out of nowhere, they decided to shadow change it, not announcing the change anywhere. This went completely unnoticed until it didn't. And evidently, people are upset. Cool, paying $13.30 now instead of $12.82 made my day. Cry face. How far will they go? Watch out, next thing you know, it's gonna be triple the price. Yet people still won't boycott. They do the same thing with the promise price, at least from what I'm from. Notice they only do the slightest of changes, like a few cents, but for my currency could be quite the difference. I swear a bunch of clowns runs this company with all the stunts they pull. Somebody's still gonna say the game is affordable and play other games if you dislike it. This is why we can't have nice things, exactly. This is why you can't have nice things, because people accept changes like this. It's disgusting. Greedy fold. The devs of Scum, they're so money hungry, they really are. It's literal cash cow behavior from the developers. It is. It is. Now there's no price shown on the post. Wait, really? Wait, what? Hold on. There's no way they didn't, right? There's no way they would, chat, there's no way they do that, right? Where is it? Where's that tweet, man? We gotta find it. We gotta find it now. It has to have been made in the last, what, like 2 days? I think, when was this tweet made? May 16th, which means May 15th to 16th is when this was posted. Hold on, let's find it. Is this it? Is this it? This is it, right? Wait, hold on. Wait, did they change this on the Japanese one too? Hold on. There's no way, right? There's actually no way, right? Okay, so this is definitely there in the Japanese one. The changes have been made in the Japanese one. But you know what Global did? Global removed it entirely. No, it just yeah. So Japan was like, yeah, it was 1,100. We increased the price. We shadow increased it. Nobody was gonna know, from 1,100 to 1,140. And then Global's like, great deal. Global's like, nah, dude, we ain't even revealing the price, man. They just fuck you, Global players. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that's actually so disgusting, man. Oh my god. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. I can't even. Dude, people are like, it's understandable why players are upset with this. I genuinely think this is terrible. I like, they announced a price, right? People saw this price, they set aside some money, and then they decided without even announcing it to go ahead and change it. They were speedrunning to EOS. This right here is the reason why the game has dropped from 3.4 to 3.0 in the last week. There have been hundreds, there have been thousands of people that have been commenting on this. This tweet got 100,000 views almost in 2 days. Thousands of likes. It is genuinely almost inconceivable that Infold is as bad as they are. They are abusing Infinity Nikki players. They are abusing Love and Deepspace players. And the worst part of it all, because this is such a niche audience, because unfortunately there aren't really many gacha games like Love and Deepspace, and there are no gacha games like Infinity Nikki, female gacha gamers have to just suck it up. They cannot do anything other than hope their voices are heard. That's it. If you quit Love and Deepspace, if you quit Infinity Nikki, where are you gonna go? That offers the same quality, that offers the same features. Nowhere really. And that's the sad part, because even Mrs. Stix, who loved Infinity Nikki, has nowhere to go. And during all of this, did they even address this? Global didn't make any mention of it whatsoever. They're just like, look, cute outfits. Look, cute husbandos. Look, more cute outfits. Look, more cute outfits. What did Japan do? Did they address the change? Did they address it, or did they, oh my God. Did they address it, or did they sweep it under the rug? Someone did call them out here. It wasn't 1,100 yen. Did you increase it? Is no one else talking about it? Really? They didn't address it here, didn't address it here, didn't address it here. They didn't address it. They just increased it. They never mentioned that they increased it, and then they're just pretending like that was the price initially. That was the OG price. There's like, come on, man. They literally just did it and then hoped nobody would notice. And then when people did notice, they said, oh well. That right there is a disgusting abuse of their community. Once again, it's not just Infinity Nikki, but also Love and Deepspace. You know what? Let's go ahead here and, yeah, let's go and make a tweet about this too, chat. You know what? Let's tweet this as well. Okay, what should we say? What should we say? Because you know what? Barely anyone is talking about this. Literally barely anyone is talking about this. Let's increase the exposure of it and see if we can get them to address it. Because the Love and Deepspace players don't deserve this. Okay, let's phrase it. Love and Deepspace players don't deserve to be treated like money bags. Infold is abusing not only Infinity Nikki players, but also Lads players. Let's see. Shadow increasing the price of future content without directly addressing or announcing it. This is genuinely a scummy thing to do, and Lads players deserve so much more. I think that pretty accurately covers it, right? It's sad that there are no good alternatives to Infold's gacha games, and therefore female gacha gamers have to put up with such trashy treatment, or mistreatment rather. Infold need to do better. That's pretty good. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.